What's going on, gentlemen? It's your boy Real Bear coming back at you to continue the adventure. The last episode was a really cool one. A little bit frustrating, I won't lie to you guys, but the lore drops were insane. We ended up going and completing the Regicide quest, continuing down the line of the elf storyline, and turns out that King Tyrus and Lord Ironworth aren't all it's cracked up to be. We were intercepted by a rebel elf on our way back to King Lathis, and turns out that him and Lord Ironworth are working together to try to bring Zamorak back, not defeat him. And King Lathis wants to destroy Camelot. I think that's his main goal, and he thinks Zamorak could get him there. So I'm now more on the side of the rebel elves. I don't think we should be bringing Zamorak back. Certainly not for somebody like King Lathis if that's his goal. But gentlemen, for us to continue down that storyline with Roving Elves, we do need to complete Waterfall Quest. So I'm actually here at Baxtorian Falls so we can get going on that. I do have some interesting drops that I got as well from Guardians of the Rift. I got another item that I'm going to show you guys. I also like to remind everybody, we do have a Discord. Links in the description. The more the merrier, so we'd love to see you there. And our stream this week is going to be on Sunday at that 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to be doing the Royal Titans. Now, you guys might be thinking, what the heck? How does he know where the Royal Titans are? Let me show you. So the other night while I was playing, I was just looking around the map, going into every single little cave that I could find, like the Smoke Devil dungeon here. I was just clicking all of them. And then I remembered we have the drop-down menu here, because in some previous videos, some of you guys were like, hey, you got to get used to using the map. So this is a little bit of practice, right? Now, the main thing that I was looking for was this Giant Soul Amulet, because I noticed that outside of all of the giant bosses, there's this Giant Soul Amulet that'll presumably take you there. There's one here for Bryophyta, there's one here for Ogor. So those are how I kind of figured out about them in the first place and found out where they are. So that's what I was initially looking for. So I started going down the drop-down list, and it's only the fifth one here on the list, fourth or fifth one. He has Garnia Ice Caves. You know, there's this really cool frozen throne over here by the Ice Giants. And I was looking, and I saw the Giant Soul Amulet Branda in Eldric's lair. So then I went to the collection log to confirm, and look, there's a pet named Bran. So Branda and Brand the pet, that's got to be the Giants, right? That's got to be the Royal Titans. So that's my process of how I found it. I'm very excited about it. There's like an ice and fire staff we can get. So another potential magic upgrade there. And some kind of like prayer we can unlock. We can unlock some different prayers from them, which seems kind of insane. But I'm really excited for those, that we are going to do it as a duo. Community member Viminos came up with the idea that, you know, we do it as a duo, but they're not giving me any advice at all. I'm telling them what gear to bring, and then as I figure out the fight, I can tell them what to do, and that's all they're allowed to do, right? So it's not necessarily them going off and doing the fight. You know, if I say, go attack this guy, then that's what they're going to do till I say otherwise. So just sounded like a really fun way to try the boss out, do it as a duo, I guess, as it's intended, and still learn it for the fun of the playthrough. So it should be pretty good. I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be again on Sunday at that 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Big shout out to Viminos for coming up with that. It should be really fun, and it'll be exciting to take on another new boss. So with that, gentlemen, we are here at Baxtorian Falls. The lady we got to talk to is right in this house, Almera. We'll see what she needs. Hello.
Oh, hello there. Nice to see an outsider for a change. Are you busy? I have a problem.
Start the Waterfall Quest.
Yes, how can I help? It's my son Hudon. He's always getting into trouble. The boy's convinced there's hidden treasure in the river, and I'm a bit worried about his safety. Poor lad can't even swim.
I could go and take a look for you if you like.
Would you? You're kind. You can use the small raft out back if you wish. Do be careful. The current down the stream is very strong.
Okay. Oh, look at this. There's a whirlpool here. The whirlpool here. Wow. Holy crap. Tongue twister. There's a whirlpool here too. There's a whirlpool here as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, here he is, right over here. Why don't we go around and talk to him, huh? He's hanging out with Otto God's Blessed. Oh, he broke the raft. Maybe we'll have to bring some wood to fix it up. With the current being strong, I wonder if we'll need like a rope or something to climb down. Treat it like it's like cave diving. Udon can't hear you because of the noise of the waterfall. Perhaps the acoustics would be better from that island. Oh, the raft is right here. I missed that. Well, we'll jump on and see if we can crash on that island too. Seems like he's stranded for now. Okay, here we go. Board log raft. Board the small raft and push off downstream and crash. Okay, so that's technically our raft. Let's see. Hello, son. Are you okay?
Don't play nice with me. I know you're looking for the treasure too.
Your mom sent me to find you.
I'll go home when I've found the treasure. I'm gonna be a rich, rich man. Where's this treasure you talk of? Just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm dumb. If I told you, you'd take it all for yourself. Maybe I could help. I'm fine alone.
I wonder what this treasure is. Okay. Well, there's a rope here. Swim river. Okay. We swim over here to this island. Swim out into the water. The current is too strong. Oh, dang. Okay. Oh, who's this guy? Gerald. Hello. Hello, traveler. Are you here to fish or to hunt for treasure? Why do you say that? Adventurers pass through here every week. They never find anything, though. What treasure are they looking for? They say there's treasure hidden within the waterfall, left behind by the old Elven king. Not that anyone's ever found anything. Interesting. Is somewhere I can learn more about this? You could ask Hadley, the tourist guide. He'll be in this building just here. Okay, yeah, perfect. Let's get some info. An old Elven king, you guys. That's pretty wicked. I guess that's why it's required. Maybe we get something that the elves would recognize as us being on their side. We get to learn a little bit about them. Here's Hadley. Hello there. Are you on holiday? If so, you've come to the right place. I'm Hadley, the tourist guide. Anything you need to know, just ask me. We have some of the most unspoiled wildlife and scenery in Gielinor. People come from miles around to fish in the clear lakes or to wander the beautiful hillsides. It is quite pretty. Surely pretty's an understatement, sir. Beautiful, amazing, or possibly life-changing would be more suitable wording. Have you seen Baxtorian Falls? Named after the Elven king who was buried beneath them. Okay, yeah, what happened to the Elven king? Baxtorian? I guess he died a long time ago. It's quite sad, really. After leaving his kingdom to deal with invading forces, Baxtorian returned to find his wife Galariel had been captured by the enemy. This destroyed Baxtorian. After years of searching, he became a recluse. He went into the secret home he had made for Galariel under the waterfall and sealed himself in. To this day, no one has managed to enter. Anyway, I believe we have a book on him upstairs if you want to learn more. Yes, I do. Is there treasure under the waterfall? Ha ha, another treasure hunter. Well, if there is, no one's been able to get to it. They've been searching that river for decades, all to no avail. Well, what else is worth visiting around here? There's a lovely spot for a picnic on the hill to the northeast. There's a monument to the Elven Queen Galariel. It really is quite pretty. Who was Galariel? Baxtorian's wife. The only other person who could also enter the waterfall apart from him. She was queen when the land was inhabited by elven kind. Galariel was kidnapped while Baxtorian was away, but they eventually recovered her body and brought her home to rest. That's sad. True. I believe we have a book on Baxtorian and Galariel upstairs if you want to learn more. Okay, so sounds like that's a good place to look, you guys. Is that the statue? Because she's the only other person who can enter the waterfall. And if people have been around this waterfall for decades, clearly the answer's not here, right? I think we got to think out of the box here. Here we go. Book on Baxtorian. What other books are here? Because it's kind of crazy to me that the elves were actually just out and about in this same area that we inhabit today. Like, why are they pushed back through the underground pass into this one tiny place? Let's read. The missing relics. Many artifacts of elven history were lost after the Fourth Age, following the departure of the elves from these lands. The greatest loss to our collections of elf history were the hidden treasures of Baxtorian. Some believe these treasures are still unclaimed, but it is more commonly believed that dwarf miners recovered them early in the Fifth Age. Another great loss was Galariel's pebble, a key which allowed her family to visit her tomb. The pebble was taken by a gnome family over a century ago. It is hoped that descendants of the gnome may still have the pebble hidden in their cave under the tree gnome village. Ooh, okay. So we possibly need to go to the tree gnome village. The sonnet of Baxtorian. The love between Baxtorian and Galariel was said to have lasted over a century. They lived a peaceful life, learning and teaching the laws of nature. When trouble hit their home in the west, Baxtorian left on a great campaign. He returned to find his people slaughtered and his wife taken by the enemy. After years of searching for his love, he finally gave up and returned to the home he had made for Galariel under the Baxtorian Falls. Once he entered, he never returned. Only he and Galariel had the power to enter the waterfall. Since Baxtorian entered, no one else has been able to get in. It's as if the powers of nature still work to protect him. Power of nature, yeah. Galariel and Baxtorian were masters of nature. Trees would grow, hills form, and rivers flood on their command. Baxtorian in particular had perfected rune lore. It was said that he could use the stones to control water, earth, and air. Ode to Eternity. A short piece written by Baxtorian himself. What care I for this mortal coil, where treasures are yet so frail? For it is you that is my lifeblood, the wine to my holy grail. And if I see the judgment day, when gods fill the air with dust, I'll happily choke on your memory as my kingdom turns to rust. Yeah, dude. Yeah, what's the point of money if you got nobody to love, man? That's true. That's really sad. That's super duper sad. Okay, well, we have a couple of leads, you guys. I think it's safe to say that we could go to the gnome stronghold and see if anybody has the pebble, because it's supposed to be underneath the tree gnome stronghold. Let's look on the map. Grand Tree Tunnels. Okay, so it's probably down here. Wow, check this out. Mithril, adamantite, gold, coal. That's an amazing mining area right there. Yeah, let's head off to the tree gnome stronghold and see if we can find the person who still owns the pebble. I think that's our ticket in. We'll probably be able to open up the Queen's Grave and see if there's a way that we can get through the waterfall in there. Oh, look, there's a trap door here. Okay, so I guess we get in there from inside of the tree here. Can we open it? It won't open. Okay, let's talk to the king.
Welcome, traveler. I'm King Narnode. Nice to see an outsider.
Hi. Seems to be a busy settlement.
For now.
You seem worried. What's up?
Traveler, can I speak to you in strictest confidence?
Of course, sire.
Not here. Follow me.
Oh, we're going down the trap door. That's really lucky. Here he is, King Narnode Shireen. What is this place?
These, my friend, are the foundations of the stronghold.
They look like roots to me.
Not just any roots, traveler. These were created by gnome mages eons ago. Since then, they've grown to become a mighty stronghold.
Impressive. What exactly is the problem?
In the last 2 months, our tree guardians have reported continuing deterioration of the grand tree's health. I've never seen this before. It could be the end for all of us.
You mean the tree is ill?
In effect, yes. Would you be willing to help us discover what's happening to the tree?
Start the Grand Tree Quest. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's start it. Why not? I'd be happy to help.
Thank Guthix for your arrival. The first task is to find out what's killing the tree.
You have an idea?
My top tree guardian, Glau, believes it's human sabotage. I'm not so sure. The only way to know for sure is to talk to Hazelmere.
Who's Hazelmere?
Hazelmere is one of the mages that created the Grand Tree. He's the only one that has survived from that time. Take this bark sample to him. He'll be able to help.
King shows you a sample of bark.
Mage only talks in the old tongue. You'll need this.
King shows you a translation book. What is it?
It's a translation book. You'll need it to translate what Hazelmere says. Do this carefully. His words are our only hope. You'll find his dwellings high upon a towering hill on the island east of Yanil.
Wow, okay, we just got a whole ass new quest. I'll show you the way back up. Wait a minute. Not yet, buddy. Somebody was saying that there's a frickin' pebble down here. Well, that's the first of the gnome quest line. Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, apparently Galariel's pebble, the key to her tomb, was taken by gnomes and hidden beneath Tree Gnome Village. So it has to be in here. See if we can look around for it. Push against the roots, but they push back at you. Okay, we can't go that way. Look, search root. We can find her pebble inside of these roots. It doesn't look like any of these roots have it, you guys. Why don't we go talk to Hazelmere? I mean, we'll go down the line of this quest a little bit and see if maybe that gives us any kind of lead on where the stone is. The other side of it is there is Brimstale's Cave, and there was some elven stuff. There's a singing bowl down there. Why don't we go check that really quick before we run all the way off to Yanil? Here he is, guys, Brimstale. Nothing for now. Okay, he can only teleport us. Oaknox Machine? I don't think we can use this yet. Gloofree Statue? What is this? The remains of a statue of Gloofree the Untrusted. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything down here. Let's go ahead and go to Yanil. Maybe there's a lead for us there. This must be him here at the Yanil chain. This must be where he lives. There's an island off the side of the fight arena. Fight arena's right here. Got a nice little home here, man. Let's see, climb up ladder. Hazelmere, here he is. Mage starts to speak, but all you hear is blah 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 blah. Give the bark sample to Hazelmere. Mage carefully examines the sample. Blah blah Daconia blah blah. Can you write this down and I'll try to translate it? Blah blah. Make a writing motion. The mage scribbles something down on a scroll. Hazelmere is giving you the scroll. Okay, so now we've got probably a little bit of a minigame. Oh my gosh. Okay, we actually have to translate this. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write this down in a freaking text document and then go word by word. Got it translated, guys. A man came to me with the king seal. I gave the man Daconia rocks, and Daconia rocks will kill tree. So he thought whoever came to him had the king's permission. Well, we can go back to the king now, but we don't really have any more of a lead on the stone of Glaril. Maybe we'll have to go look around the grave site first, because it doesn't seem like we're really getting anywhere with the pebble. Yeah, Glaril's tombstone right here. We can read it, though. There's something for us to inspect here. Here lies Glaril, wife of Baxtorian, true friend of nature in life and death. May she now rest knowing only visitors with peaceful intent can enter. Visitors with peaceful intent. I don't have any weapons on me. Is there an emote we can do? A lot of these are unlocks. Sit down. Leave those with peaceful intent. We'll go back to the Trino village. We'll give the king the scroll, tell him what it means, and see if we can figure out more about this pebble. I don't want to get too far into the Gnome Stronghold quest, but that unlocked an area for us that I thought we needed to go down, and you know, we were kind of killing two birds with one stone, going and talking to Hazelmere. Spirit tree. See, I did see something interesting about spirit trees in the achievement diary. Look at this. You go to the Varrock Easy Achievement Diary, go down the medium, use the Spirit Tree north of Varrock, Tree Gnome Village. Once we complete that quest, we get access to whatever these do. Not sure what it is. Maybe it's another form of fast travel, but that's there. The Achievement Diaries actually do hold quite a bit of information as to what things unlock what. If it's for a quest requirement, then it'll put it there, right? Tell you what quest essentially you need to do. Alright, let's talk to Shireen here. Hello again, Your Highness.
Hello, traveler. Did you speak to Hazelmere?
Yes, I managed to find him.
You understand what he said?
I think so.
So what did he say?
None of the above. None of the above again, it seems. A man came to me with the king's seal. Here it is. Gave the man Daconia rocks. Daconia rocks will kill the tree.
Of course. I should have known. Someone must have forged my royal seal. Hazelmere thought I sent him for the Draconia stones.
What are Daconia stones?
Hazelmere created the Daconia stones. They're a safety measure in case the tree grew out of control. They're the only thing that can kill the tree. This is terrible. The stones must be recovered. Can I help? First, I must warn the tree guardians. Please, could you tell the chief tree guardian, Glau? He lives in a tree house just in front of the grand tree. If he's not there, he'll be at his girlfriend Anita's place. Meet me back here once you've told him.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
Dang.
Does he not have anything to say about the pebble? He doesn't. Well, apparently the key to her tomb was taken by gnomes and hidden beneath Tree Gnome Village. There's no requirements or prerequisites for this, right? So I guess me doing this quest isn't what we need. Otto's Grotto here. Never mind. Are there any other caves? There's the Stronghold Slayer dungeon. Oh, there's Anku in there. I mean, maybe it is in the Tree Gnome dungeon and I just didn't find it. Can we go back down? No, it's definitely not in there. Look at this, you guys. There's another cave over here, the Stronghold Underground. Kraken Cove. There's a Kraken boss. Surely the gnomes wouldn't have placed it over there. That's way the hell out of the way. Hidden beneath the Tree Gnome Stronghold is going to be in this area. For sure. Oh wait, the Tree Gnome Village. We're in the Tree Gnome Stronghold, you guys. The Tree Gnome Village is over here. Okay, we're in the completely wrong area right now then. That makes a lot of sense why we weren't able to find anything, really. Okay, let's head back over to Yanil and go to the correct area. This is cool though. The gnome quest line seems kind of interesting here with their tree and all these spirit trees and stuff. Definitely looking forward to that as well. Guess we can drop the translation book and scroll now that we've already determined what he said. Okay, here we go. This is the place here. There's a spirit tree here too. Yeah, it's got to be some kind of fast travel, you guys, for sure. Dang, that's actually a really strong reason to complete that quest. Just to get that unlocked. Oh, this is a maze. Here's our way in. Can I just click that and it'll go? Like this is a dead end. You go talk to Elcoy. Who's this? Hello there.
Hello, welcome to our maze. I'm Elcoy, the tree gnome.
Haven't heard of your sort.
There's not many of us left. Once you could find tree gnomes anywhere in the world. Now we hide in small groups to avoid capture.
Captured by whom?
Tree gnomes have been hunted for so-called fun since as long as I can remember. Our main threat nowadays are General Khazard's troops. They know no mercy, but are also very dense. They'll never find their way through our maze. Have fun.
Dang, that's why they're at war right outside our dune, man. I never knew. Yeah, look at this. They've got a whole fucking battalion set up here. Holy shit. Okay, this is definitely a quest for sure. This is nuts, you guys. Commander Montai. Yeah, dude. The gnome storyline seems so wacky and crazy. We'll have to do that once we catch up on the elf quest line. I want to see what's going on with the gnomes, man. Because every time I run up to our dune from the Castle Wars teleport before I got the cloak and all that, I was looking at this war. I love how just like random other creatures are stuck in the maze. You got hill giants and goblins and ogres and stuff. That's funny. Yeah, I think they make this entryway more, or seem like the right one, you know. They've got the lamps outside. It seems like it's the back entrance. Look. You come in through here. Go around, down, left. All the way around. Then to the entrance. Kind of like a cheat code that we can just see it on the map. Yeah, we got it, boys. There's a ladder over here too we can climb down. Maybe the pebble's down in here. No harm in checking, right? Why not? There's King Bolrun there too we can talk to. Whoa. No map. Let's go talk to the king first. Let's see if he knows anything about it. Let's talk to Elcoy too. Maybe he'll give us a fast travel option through here. No, he just said the same thing. Okay. Alright, King Bolrun. Let's talk to him and see if he knows anything about Galariel's Pebble. Hello.
Well, hello, stranger. My name's Bolrun. I'm the king of the tree gnomes. Surprised you made it in. Maybe I made the maze too easy.
Maybe.
I'm afraid I have more serious concerns at the moment. Very serious.
Can I help at all? Oh, it's a quest. Damn. Okay. Talk to local gnome. Let's see. Hello. Lardy-dee, lardy-da. You alright? Gnome appears to be singing. Oh, okay. Here we go. We've got this Regicide person here. Let's talk to him. Hello.
Well done, well done. Not many find their way in here. I'm Regicide, a tree gnome. We live in this maze for our protection. Have a look around and enjoy.
Huh, okay. Well, this is cool. Nice little spot here. Trade at Bolcoy. What does he have? Dang, he's like the only one up here. Bronze arrows, cooked meat. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything. At least, you see, he at least sells a frickin' pickaxe. Tyrus Men could learn something from him. Okay, it's definitely got to be in this little cave right here, so why don't we go down there and take a look around. Wait a minute. Tree Gnome Village. That's the quest that we need to do. Yeah, Tree Gnome Village, not Tree Gnome Stronghold. Okay, so this area is actually where we need to go to get whatever these spirit trees are. Okay. That's definitely worth doing here soon. Maybe that'll be the first one we do after the elf stuff. Oh, there's a bunch of hobgoblins down here. Yeah, there's definitely got to be some useful things. Rude wooden cages. Bolry. Hello, are you okay?
Oh, don't worry. I'm totally fine. I locked myself in here for protection, but I've left the key somewhere.
Okay, I'll have a look for the key. Yeah, this is promising right here. This is promising. He even has a GL in his name, man. Locked it. Left a key around here somewhere. Maybe one of the hobgoblins has it. Oh, there's zombies. And an enter tunnel. Okay, where does this go? You have no reason to enter the narrow tunnel. Alright, fair enough. We'll have to search all these crates and see if we find the key. Here we go, find a key in the crate. Perfect, okay. Oh look, this box looks a little bit different from the rest. It's a little bit lighter. It's actually a completely different model. Interesting. I guess a keen eye could have found that right away. Hopefully it's the right key. Here we go, let's see. Yeah, perfect, okay. Let's talk to him. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Golry, and this is my home. Thing is, as you can see, I've got a small problem. Those hobgobs are all over the place trying to steal my family's heirlooms. Been stuck here for ages. Need some help? But don't worry, I'm sure I'll work something out. Just need some time to think.
In that case, do you mind if I have a look around?
No, of course not.
You look amongst the junk on the floor and find Galariel's pebble. Wow, I just find it. Did I take this old pebble?
Oh, that? Yeah, I have it. It's just some old elven junk, I believe.
Give Golry the key.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the key, traveler.
No problem. Take care, Golry. That's funny, man. I could probably walk him out and he's just like, you know what? F it, man. I'm chilling down here. Because he's got bottles of alcohol there. He's just drinking and eating and chilling. Well, we can go back to the tomb. And, you know, I'm assuming we don't have any weapons on us we can go in. Maybe we need to have no armor as well, but we'll see. Because in my brain, I'm thinking about the, Intrana, you know? You go to Intrana, you don't want to have anything on you. This is cool, though. It's like a little Indiana Jones adventure. I like this a lot. Alright, you guys, we made it back to Galariel's tomb. Use the pebble on it. Place the pebble in the gravestone's small indent, but nothing happens. Okay, yeah, we probably have to take off all of our armor. Because on Intrana, I can't even bring the graceful stuff. They're like, hey, you're wearing something, you need to go away right now. Alright, gentlemen, I've made it back. I have absolutely nothing on. Nothing in my inventory or anything like that. See if it works now. Yes, that was it. It was just like Intrana. You place the pebble in the gravestone's small indent, the stone slab slides back, revealing a ladder. You climb down it. Oh, skeletons and zombies and a moss guardian? Holy shit. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, I guess we can try and just run past him. Find a small amulet. Okay, let's go to this other area here. Could have refilled my prayer points. Galariel's tomb. Can we search it? Find an urn. Oh, I can't even read that because this dude's beating the tar out of me. Galariel's urn. An urn containing Galariel's ashes. Is that all we had to do? I'm going to go back over and click it one more time. Search the tomb but found nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's all we needed. We got her amulet and her urn, you guys. Feel kind of bad taking that, but it's all in the name of treasure, boys. And Goonies never die. Okay. Let's look at our quest log really fast. I recovered Galariel's pebble from beneath Treenome Village and used it to enter her tomb. I found the amulet and the urn. Maybe I can use them to enter Baxtorian Falls. Okay, now we need to actually get inside. Because look at this. It's pretty clear when you pass by the waterfall. There's like a door right here. So we need to find a way to get down there. There's an overhanging rock, so maybe we need a piece of rope to climb down. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go get some rope. And then we'll come back. I think some rope is pretty prudent here. See, Waterfall Quest does have a combat level recommendation of 25. So why don't we get out our combat gear as well? Why don't we get out our ranged combat gear? Because we need ranged XP to continue down the Elven quest line anyway. Okay, let's get 5 ropes. Get our Brumatorch just in case. 10 swordfishes ought to do the job. Okay, I like that. Because in my mind, I'm thinking of Indiana Jones going through these dark, creepy caves. He's always got some kind of torch on him or a makeshift one. Like when he went down in the Last Crusade in the library, he made a makeshift one out of a dude's femur, dude. Pretty sick. But this way, if we need it, we have it, and we can do some Indiana Jones frickin' roleplay, dude. Because in my head, this has been sealed off for so long, there's probably not going to be a natural light source in there. Hope we don't have to rebuild the raft with a bunch of logs and stuff. Maybe we can just get on it and go crash again. Maybe if we tie like a guide rope to ourselves, we can swim over instead of the tide sweeping us away. We'll have to see. Got plenty of them though, man. I got 5. These old quests love to deal with rope. They love the rope. Oh, the raft is still there. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Push off downstream. Okay. Yeah, see, they even put a little rope here. They even put a rope there for you to know, dude. That's so cheeky. Here we go. Let's talk to Hudon. Hello again. Not you, still. Why don't you give up? Miss all the fun? You do understand that anything you find you have to share with me. Why's that? Because I told you about the treasure. Well, I wouldn't count on it. It's not fair. Neither's life, kid.
You lost today, kid. But it doesn't mean you have to like it.
Yeah, f*** you, kid. This is my treasure. Okay. There is a rope here, so what do we have to do? Rope on the rock slide. Nope. Use rope on the rope. Double rope. If we use the rope on the river, nothing interesting happens. Let's see. Use rope on the broken log raft. Swim to rock. Ooh. Look, there's different options. Oh! I fucking lassoed that shit, man. Holy cow. Yeah, man, they got the rope there and the rope here, too. They're not even trying to hide it. Let's see. Rope on the dead tree. You tie the rope and climb down the ledge. Let's go! Get in barrel? I guess that gets us down. We don't want to do that. You enter the waterfall. Whoa. Shadow spiders? Uh-oh. Do we have a map? No map, you guys. Look around. Skeleton mage? Whoa. There's 3 paths. This one's only 1 room. Let's go over here first. Fire giants? Oh, they're here. Dude, that's amazing. The only one I'd ever seen was in the Karamja volcano. Maybe they dropped volcanic ash. Oh, we found a key. Okay. Nothing else in here. Yeah, opening all the crates is a good plan. Okay, well, I don't have any prayer points, so I guess we're just going to have to eat a couple hits. Do they even have anything in here worth grabbing? Suit of armor? Nah, they just are there. That's really, really good to know, though, that there are some fire giants here. A little bit annoying to get to with the rope. Oh, never mind. It didn't even consume our rope. That's fantastic. Okay, we'll just run past these guys. I don't think we really need to do anything. We've got the key. Okay, we use the key to unlock the door. Wow, check this out. Galarial and Baxtorian. They were finally together at the end here. What is that? Got something gold on them. Statue of Baxtorian chiseled in stone. Can we use Galarial's amulet on her? Go to place the amulet around the neck of the statue. However, water floods the room as you do. Really? You're washed out of the cave and down the river. Oh, dude, I thought we were trying to give some closure there for him. Dang, okay. So, maybe we use the urn on it instead. Or maybe we give the amulet to Baxtorian. This is cool, man. This is really cool. It's a pretty short quest, all things considered. I mean, what, we set them to rest and we get the treasure? There was like a giant, like Harry Potter goblet of fire there in the middle of the room. Maybe that's the treasure. What does the quest list say? We found a chalice within Baxtorian Falls, which looks like it contains Baxtorian's treasure. It's floating out of reach. I'll need to work out how to get to it. Yeah, okay. That is the treasure. Yeah, so I guess once we get that, we're good to go. Alright, we made it back, guys. We still have the key, so we can just run past all this and go right back into the room. So cool that they have fire giants here, man. Really excited to kill some of these and see what they drop. Let's try using the urn on... Wait a minute. We have the book. Let's read the book. Let's read the book. So here, you guys, the Ode to Eternity. Baxtorian wrote it himself. Where treasures are yet so frail, for it is you that is my lifeblood, the wine to my holy grail, and if I see the judgment day when gods fill the air with dust, I'll happily choke on your memory. So I think we need to use the urn on Baxtorian because of dust and choking on her memory.
Nothing interesting happens, really. What if we use the urn on the statue of Galariel? Okay, why don't we... Let's use the amulet on him. Nothing interesting happens. Use the urn with the amulet? Nothing interesting. It's interesting because he has this little gold piece here, right? He talks about turning things to rust. We use the pebble. Maybe we have to get to the whirlpool again and then use the urn somewhere there. Try that again. Use the amulet on the statue. Use Galariel's amulet. I can't do anything in this. Okay. Yes, that's not it. There's something else there that we have to do, I think. I mean, there is this whirlpool here. Do we use the urn on the whirlpool, maybe? Try that. Nothing interesting. What about the amulet? No. Okay. Maybe that's a quick way to get into the caverns. Like, why the hell else would that be there? That's kind of weird. It's got the option dive in, right? But we can look around that room a little bit more. There's definitely something more that we have to do there. Maybe that gold... Maybe we need to bring a bucket so that we can, like, rust out the gold on the statue. Yeah, let's go do that. Alright, gentlemen, I made it back. I have a bucket of water filled up. I'm going to try that out, because the king mentioned something about, you know, let it all turn to rust or this and that. So, it's got me thinking that there's either something in this room that we have to do, even though there's not really any interactables. Like, there's suits of armor and stuff, sure, and a throne. But hasn't seen a duster for a while. Hang on, look at this. Do we have to sprinkle Galariel's ashes on the throne? Let's try that. That's the only thing of note in there, right? For sure. Use Galariel's urn on the throne. Nothing interesting. What about the amulet? Nothing interesting. Okay. This is kind of just here. I don't think this has anything to do with the quest. Let's go back into the treasure room here. I mean, it's just chairs and a table and some suits of armor. Like, there are these pillars as well. Pillar has a rune-shaped dent on it. Ooh. Oh, okay, hang on. The book said that he was really good with runes, right? The powers of nature still work to protect him. They were masters of nature. He had perfected rune lore. He could use the stones to control water, earth, and air. Okay. So, do we need to... Let's bring some runes. Let's bring nature... Yeah, let's bring some nature, water, earth, and air runes. Maybe we need to put runes into these sockets. And then once that's done, then when we put the amulet on, it won't flood the room. Maybe that's what we have to do. It'd have that detail in there for a reason, you know. Yeah, you climb in the barrel and push off the edge. Okay, yeah, that's how we get down. Alright. Yeah, we'll pop back down, get some runes, and head back up. See if that's it. Gentlemen, just to be safe, I grabbed every single type of rune that I had in my bank. I know the book was pretty specific, but you know, I figure better safe than sorry. We'll do this so we don't have to run back. And we'll see if maybe it's a specific rune we have to place into them, or if it even matters. It just says a rune-shaped dent. So maybe it's like 6 nature runes, or maybe it's any of the above. So we'll see. We've got them all, just in case. Let's test this out. Let's see. Use fire rune. Nothing interesting. Air. You place the rune on the pillar, it disappears in a puff of smoke. Can we do it again? Already put that type of rune in this pillar. Okay. So each one is a specific type. Let's see. Earth. Okay. Water. Earth. Wow. Okay. That was lucky. How about over here? Okay. Water, earth again. Is that it? Pillar has a rune-shaped dent in it. Yeah, do we have to do... Oh. I just keep putting... Okay, once we do that, then it's done. Nature rune, nothing happens. Okay. We have to put one of each rune type into each of these, I think. Okay. That's pretty cool. None of the other runes have done anything. Still says it has a rune-shaped dent in it.
I guess let's just try using the amulet on the statue now. You place the amulet around the neck of the statue, you hear a loud rumble from beneath as the floor rises. Oh. Nice, okay. Let's use the urn on it. That's the only item we haven't used yet. We'll need 5 free slots, okay. Okay, use Galerial's urn on the chalice. Carefully pour the ashes into the chalice and remove Baxtorian's treasure. 40 mithril seeds? Holy crap, look at this. 13,000 strength and attack XP. 2 diamonds, 2 gold bars. Holy cow. Level 53 attack, 51 strength. It's amazing, you guys. Those are huge. Now we have completed the Waterfall Quest, dude. Mithril seeds. Magical seeds in a mithril case. Pick the flowers? This. Okay, let's try this. Pick the flowers. Here you go, wield purple flowers. A posy of flowers. Gives us a deficit on our attack. Yeah, it reduces our attack. Makes us peaceful. That's kind of fun. Galerial's urn empty. Okay. Well, that's fun, you guys. That was a cool little quest right there. I had a lot of fun with that. Very Indiana Jones-esque. And I guess we can teleport out of here now, huh? Well, you know what? That quest was so quick, you guys. I think it'd be fun to go try to fight some Scurrius some more and see if we can get his spine. That's something I'm really eager to try and do, you know. Oh, this is something else that I got, guys, from Gardens of the Rift, this Catalytic Talisman. I have no idea what it does. I just went ahead and threw it in the bank, so let's find out what it does now with you all. Allows players to access any catalytic runic altar, provided the players completed the quest to access some of them. The talisman can be combined with a gold tiara to make a catalytic tiara for 60 runecraft experience at the catalytic altar by using the tiara on it. This consumes the talisman, but the catalytic tiara can be used in just the same way and can be worn on the head, saving an inventory space when creating catalytic runes. Creating the tiara cannot be done while playing the Gardens of the Rift minigame. I guess I'm a little bit confused. It doesn't seem that good. Okay, that's cool. So we can combine it with the helmet, the hat of the eye, and then it will function as if the tiara was on it as well. Okay, that's pretty good, you guys. So I guess it makes it easy for us to go through and get these altars outside of the Guardians of the Rift minigame. So I don't think I have a gold tiara, but that'd be fun to go do real quick. Why not? Okay, it seems like we could go to the Cosmic Altar in Xanaris and make ourselves the catalytic tiara. So we'll go run off and do that really fast, and then we'll go fight us some Scurrius. I've never actually been to the Cosmic Altar here in Xanaris. I remember when we first started our adventure, we got a Cosmic Talisman, and it led us here to this shack. So we'll have to do a little bit of looking for it, but hopefully it's not too far out. Pretty small area. Here we go, down here, Cosmic Altar. Okay. And as far as drop rate, the Catalytic Talisman is a 0.5% drop rate, so I've actually been getting some crazy luck with the drops from Guardians of the Rift. It's always when I'm just trying to get some runes for the Mage Training Arena when the cameras are off that I get some cool stuff. We completed a hard task? Interesting. Alright, use Catalytic Talisman on the altar. Here we go. You bind the power of the talisman into your tiara. We now have the Catalytic Tiara. Let's see, what are the stats on it? No stats. Looks pretty cool though, you guys. That's wicked. I like that a lot. It's got almost looks like a crown. Very good. Okay, well we have that now. Nice little rare drop to get some use out of. We'll get our magic combat gear on, head off to the Varrock sewers, and fight ourselves some Scurrius, see if we can't get a spine. I think that the bone weapons here are what we use the Scurrius spines for. I mean, that just makes sense, right? Spines made out of bone, and those are the bone weapons. There's a bone mace, a bone staff, and a bone bow. Now, I've been thinking a lot about it. I think I'm going to do the bow, because for me to upgrade my bow, I need to get a shit ton of wood cutting and fletching to make a magic bow, or I do the bone bow. Look at this. We get you and magic. We skip both of those and go straight to the bone bow. I think that would be a massive upgrade for the ranged combat set. Hi, girl. Alright, gentlemen, I've got everything we need for Iban Blast, 5 prayer potions, a full inventory of swordfish. We should be able to get a good few attempts down on him and see if he'll be kind enough to drop us his spine. So, let's get rolling, boys. Well, adamant arrows, but no spine. Oh, nothing but trout? Come on. Rune medium helmet. Nice. Might die, though. Get me out of here! I'm out of food! Well, the loot has been pretty mediocre, but I guess a rune medium helmet's not too bad. Still have some prayer potions. We can refill and go fight him some more. Did get this perfect Scurrius, though. What's that? Did he not hit me with any of his attacks or anything? Perfect Scurrius. Kill Scurrius in a private instance without taking damage from the following attacks. Hail Swipe and Falling Bricks. Okay, pray correctly against the following attacks: Flying Fur and Bolts of Electricity. Yeah, so we didn't take any damage from the boss. Wow, look at this. Efficient Pest Control. Kill 6 giant rats within Scurrius' lair in 3 seconds. Sounds really difficult. Sit Rat. Finish off Scurrius with a Rat-Bane weapon in a private instance. Oh, Rat-Bane. Maybe it isn't the bone weapons. Maybe it's something completely different. Interesting, you guys. Well, I mean, that's a nice little 11k drop. We'll take it. Not exactly what we're looking for, but it's a nice little something, you know. You can sell that to Scavo. I do remember there was a Dragon Halberd over at Tyra's camp, and it was like 325k. I kind of glazed over it because I was really mad, but that is really cool that that's there. And I'm definitely going to be trying to save up to buy that, because if it's anything like the Dragon Dagger, it probably has a really cool and really useful special attack. If I turn my prayer on right before he hits me, then I don't take the damage. I don't have to leave it on. I wonder if I could do that with his melee attacks, too. That can serve so many more prayer points. Let's see. Yeah, it's with the server ticks. Look, it turns on right before he attacks. That's actually insane. I can just quickly tap it on and off if I have nothing else to do. We got a little quick tapping tech, boys. Quick tapping. Oh, I missed it there. That's a problem. Okay. I gotta be careful. Rune Square Shield. Wow, 23k. Amazing, dude. That's so much cash. I thought that was the spine, dude. I got really excited. This is good, though. This is a good omen. We're getting loot. Dude, the one rat strat and the quick tap, dude. Cooking this guy. Come on, give me a spine. Adamant plate body? Dang, that's it. This quick tap strategy is a lot more intense. It's really good for saving prayer points, but I have to really focus. This raises the skill ceiling so much, though, you guys. This is incredibly cool. Only have prayers on when you need them, dude. So smart. It makes this twice as intense and as even more difficult. just super cool. Alright, be good. Drop the spine. Damn, chaos runes? I mean, we need those, but not what I want. Alright, we'll have to go get more food. Dealing with these rats has been a little bit of a problem. Oh, yeah, that doing the quick tap is a lot of focus, dude. A lot of focus. That takes a lot out of me. Holding my breath that whole time. We only used like one potion during that time, I want to say. Like one 4-dose potion with the quick tap, which is much better, especially considering that took a lot of damage and was kind of wasting prayer points sometimes there. But that is a pretty big difference compared to, you know, maybe a potion and a half if I'm doing a lot of low damage rolls, right? That's really, really useful. In Wrath of the Lich King on Hunters, you would they called it aspect weaving, but it was kind of a similar principle where you have an aspect that buffs your ranged attacks, which is calculated when you fire the arrow. Then you have an aspect which is for mana regeneration, which is calculated when you actually land the shot. So you fire the shot in Hawk aspect, and then quickly switch to Viper aspect for the mana regen when the arrow actually hits. So I got to practice that and get used to that. So I feel like that's kind of the same principle, right? It's like, you know, quickly switching the aspect, so to speak, for the example, only when we need it. It's cool though, man. That's really, really cool. And I can imagine if you're doing that constantly on like really difficult bosses with a lot of mechanics going, like I could see how that could be really difficult, but raises the skill cap super high for you to be able to continuously farm these bosses and save resources. That's really, really good, especially on an Ironman. I need to conserve my resources as best I can. That's really cool. Alright, round 3. Let this be the one, game. I'm working hard. I'm out here. Okay, there we go. We got him. Rune Square Shield again. Dang it. It's a lot of money, though. I can't complain. That's good money. Come on. Super Strength Potion. Wow. That's actually sick that he can drop potions, you guys. $57 hit points. Nice. This quick tapping, to me, feels like playing Longsword in Monster Hunter, or the Katana. All about parries and well-timed reactions. It's an incredibly fun weapon once you know the boss. Hard to learn enemies with, I feel like, but really, really rewarding when you do know them. I like this a lot. Come on. Ranging Potion. Dang, we're getting all kinds of good stuff that isn't the spine. Oh, it was a single dose of super strength, but it's plus 12. That's actually crazy. Alright, well, we can grab this and eat some of the rat food to heal up. I played a lot of League of Legends growing up, especially in middle school, and I feel like that's helping me here too, because like attacking and moving and feeling out your attack cooldown and getting really comfortable with that helps you do a lot of damage on the move. We got him? Dang, nothing. But we still have resources. We could definitely do one more kill, I think, and then we'll probably call it. I feel like we're getting there, man. We're getting close. Adamant Arrow? Man. We just can't get lucky with this guy. We'll have to grab our shit and get out. I'm probably gonna die, aren't I? Yeah, I died. Okay, well. Ugh, that stinks that we didn't get the spine, you guys. We fought hard. I want to say we killed him 5 or 6 times. We did. We fought hard, but hey, you can't win them all. I don't know. This gives us an excuse to go back and fight him later, so. I had a good time with that. I feel like I've learned so much about combat now just from like getting really good at him and mastering him. And that's really fun. Like just the idea of being able to save resources because you're playing well. I really like that. I really like that a lot. It's something similar with World of Warcraft, except every single player in your raid has to be playing well, right? Not just you. So your individual performance feels like it matters less, comparatively, right? Whereas in this, it's just you. And I think that's really cool. I definitely feel like I've mastered Scurrius, that's for sure. I feel like that was a good day. We took care of the Waterfall Quest. I think that was a fun little adventure, you know, kind of Indiana Jonesy. The attack and strength XP was kind of out of nowhere, seemingly. It was kind of insane. We'll take it, though. That was like a full level of attack and strength. The gold rewards were a little bit mediocre, but it's a requirement for a lot of quests. We have it done now, and we can move forward with the next quest in the Elven quest line. We'll need to level up some strength and agility for sure, but we'll be doing that in the background and working towards that. So with that, gentlemen, let's head off through the mountain pass to Isilwin and Eluned and take care of this Roving Elves quest line. Hey gentlemen, it's your boy, A Real Bear. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like or even subscribing. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. This is a journey we're building together, so I'd love to hear from you guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.